interesting situation. The New England Patriots, Kansas City, been to the most AFC championship games, and San Francisco and Philadelphia been to the most NFC. So if I was saying AFC or NFC, which teams do I think underachieved with what they had for as talent? Because obviously Brady led New England and Patrick Mahomes led Kansas City. But on the other side, you had Philadelphia and San Francisco. You had a variety of quarterbacks lead the 49ers, and then you had Donovan McNabb and you had Jalen Hurts. You had different situations in Philly. So which side do I think underachieved what they had on paper? That's a good question. I think it's the NFC that underachieved. Because if I go by what the 49ers had, they should have won at least you would think they would have won one or two Super Bowls. It's very mysterious to me how they don't have at least one or two chips. Because a lot of people, everyone talk about Dallas, almost 30 years, but the 49ers, it's been 30, and they've had a lot of talent, and they didn't get it done since Steve Young was there. Colin Kaepernick against Baltimore, obviously Jimmy Garoppolo against Kansas City, then Brock Purdy against Kansas. That was 3 games. 2 of them could have been either way. And another game, they should have gone to a Super Bowl that they blew it, So it's kind of puzzling when I think about who underachieved, which side underachieved. And then, of course, Philadelphia, when Andy Reid had Don McNabb, and then you go into Carson Wentz era, and then with Nick Foles, Jalen Hurts, they've had a lot of talent stocked on their side too. Whereas I will say this, Brady got everything out the Patriots he could get, and Patrick Mahomes got everything out of Kansas City he could get. So I'd have to say that the NFC side of San Francisco and Philly underachieved in terms of getting the totality, because I thought they had a lot more. If I'm going on paper, the 49ers should have a couple rings. The Eagles should have had another ring to go with theirs. They were one Super Bowl with McNabb. They won the Super Bowl against New England, which was a crazy game, and then they lost that Super Bowl to Kansas City. So they've been to 3 Super Bowls, but considering how dominant they were and what they had, 3 Super Bowl appearances to be 1-2, the Niners to be 0-3. And so when I look at the totalities of everything, the teams are like combined 1-6. That's kind of crazy when I think about it. So it looks like Philly and Frisco definitely underachieved with what they had. To me, it doesn't quite look, it's kind of like, wow, when I think about it. That's an interesting statistic. And it was an interesting read for me to put this up there and what I had to see with it. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, tell me what you think about that. Do you agree or disagree? Because it basically comes down to who you think underachieved. We're not gonna say who by when, but looking at that, these 4 teams represent the teams in each conference that went to the Super Bowl, to at least the championship games in their conference the most. Then I look at San Francisco and Philadelphia, and I think, y'all didn't finish what y'all had. Anyway, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm all the time. Peace.